in the trees there. It's a female leopard. I'm going to see if I can show you, and then I'm going to show you why it's so special. Leopard, very difficult, very elusive cats to see, and you can see her walking down there. Look at that through the trees. That's a female leopard, and while she gets settled to drink, which she's going to do now because it's been a very, very hot day, oh, she's going to be beautifully in view for us. Look at that, what a treat. Leopard drinking, full daylight, can only happen in this place, really, to be honest with you. Some of the best leopard viewing in the world. That's a female leopard. I can tell that just because the face isn't as muscular as what you'd expect from a male leopard of the same size. Male leopards are almost double, not quite. Hey, look at that. I will show you exactly what happened now. She's running away. And you know why she's running away? Have a look right next to us, right here. Look here. There's a big male lion lying 5 yards from me at the moment. And what happened there was she caught the scent of lions lying close by. Now, this lion didn't even realize there was a leopard drinking right here. If it did, they would have tried to hunt that leopard. That leopard would have now making her way and making distance as far and as fast as she can from these lions. I'm very, very happy that she got a mouthful or two at least. There's not just this male, there's an entire pride of lions lying over here. I wonder if that leopard's going to climb a tree or carry on running. That was very cool. Now, Ava, you'd like to know how old a leopard can get. Ava, in the wild, they live for between 12 and about 16 years. And in captivity, they live for about 16, with the oldest being around about 20 years. And the reason that they don't live that long in the wild is because it's really hard to live out here. You've just watched something that happens fairly often with leopard. This leopard at least got to smell the lions. In most cases, they don't. And leopard and lion are in competition all the time. And things like hyena and lion and starvation and injury from the types of food that they catch can have an effect on how long leopard live. It's called the longevity, so around about 12 to 14 years. And just have a look at this, blissfully unaware. I want to go forward a little bit. These lions are not going to do anything, and I want to show you that leopard. We'll come back in a little bit. That leopard is not going to stick around for very long. Oh, there she's in the tree. So she managed to jump into the tree. That is quite common. So she obviously got such a big nose full of lion that she decided that treeing herself was the best option. I personally think she needs to get out and create distance. Bree, you'd like to know how fast leopards are. Leopard in short bursts can achieve around about 80 to 90 kilometers an hour in very short bursts. Look at that silhouette of a leopard in the tree, the quintessential position for an African cat. She's still looking for the lion. She hasn't seen them. Now, where she was drinking was a depression, and I think the wind had concentrated the smell of that leopard, of those lions, in that depression. And when the wind changed and brought that smell to her, it was overwhelming. That reaction that we saw there was a proper panic reaction. She is beautiful. You can see that very wary look. That response that she had was a response that she was almost born with. Leopard who do not react like that to lion don't last very long. She'll probably come down the tree in a bit. She's not very comfortable where she is. I think she picked the wrong tree. She just picked the closest tall tree to where she was. Make distance when you see a lion. That is the key. Now she's looking around. She'll probably be able to spot it. Wow, that's cool. Callie, you'd like to know why the leopard's curling her tail? A leopard's tail is like its mood stick. It's It allows you to basically judge the mood. That's one of its functions, and they use their tail for a variety of reasons. One is for balance at speed, so it's like a counterbalance. It allows it to be a little bit more agile. Another one is as a signal to their babies. So the tip of the tail is white, and they will wag the tip of their tail as a communication to their babies, as a way of speaking to them. They obviously don't have words. They use facial expressions and the tip of their tail to communicate. And why I say it's a mood stick and why she's curling it is because when they are agitated, the tip of the tail gives away their mood as well. So she'll flick it from side to side, up and down. Just by watching her tail, you could almost relate to the mood that she's in. I keep on looking over our shoulder. Those lions are still unconscious. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at those almost green eyes, that face wide open. She would have had a shot of adrenaline going through her body. Her body's reaction to smelling lion, danger, danger, and getting out of there as quickly as she can. Leopard are supreme at climbing trees. There's no other large cat that climbs trees as well as what they do. Will lions climb trees? Yes, of course. They're just not as good with it. Leopard have got a special adaptation in their wrist joints that allows their wrists to basically lock, and so they can't rotate. And that allows for climbing of trees to be much easier than it would be for a lion, who's not only bigger, but also doesn't have that adaptation of the lockable wrist. Mrs. Amy, you'd like to know if leopards hunt at nighttime. Yes, they do hunt at night. They hunt any time of the day, but they are better at hunting at night. So leopard, being solitary hunters, will hunt whenever the opportunity arises or when their body tells them they need to. Hunting at night allows them to put into greater use that beautifully camouflaged coat that they have and all the other adaptations that they have for hunting at night. If we go closer in on her face, you'll notice her big wide eyes with a fairly large pupil. You'll notice those whiskers that allow her to feel her environment in the dark, and you'll notice underneath her eyeball, on her eyelid, on the bottom eyelid, it's white. That's to allow more light to reflect into the eye and give her more light to see with. That is amazing. What a wonderful treat to be able to show you right off the bat this afternoon. Now, from a cat in a tree to a flat cat in the grass, we're going to be sending you 3,500 miles north to my friend Scott.